Hello, Peter Anthony Fields here, and thank you for joining me on my latest video blog. It's been quite some time since I last had a video blog. Actually, it was back in April, and I just simply didn't have the energy or the gumption to set up all the equipment and do a video blog for you guys. So I just concentrated on my writing and whatever else was going on in my world. And so I'm back to tell you some of the things that are going on in my universe. And I think that I'll start with the news that, let's see, what a lot has happened. My mother, Yvonne Fields Gould, is also a writer, as many of you may know. And she has a play. She had a monologue called "Can There Be Justice for TJ?" And she revised that to make it into a stage play with multiple characters. So it's beyond a monologue now. And she submitted it to the Sky Blue Theatre's British Theatre Challenge, and she her out of over 400 submissions, she is one of 5 to have made it to the final round, and her play, Can There Be Justice for TJ, will be performed on London's West End and in January or February of next year, of 2022. And so that's really great news. We're very excited about that, and yay, Mom, keep going. Also, Can There Be Justice for TJ, the monologue, which my mother performed in 2018 at the Seneca Falls convention in New York. She performed that, and it was recorded, on audio was recorded. And so we took that audio recording and placed some images over it to tell the story that is being spoken of in the monologue. And that video production that we put together with the monologue won a Silver Davy Award. And so my mom won as the writer and performer of the monologue, and so yay, Mom, again. She won a Davy Award, and I also won 2 Davy Awards for the recording of my monologue, Another Kind of Cancer, which featured performer Ryan Gregory Thurman, who did an amazing job with that performance of that monologue. And so I couldn't be happier. It's a Gold Davy Award. Less than 10% of the winners of the Davy are given a Gold Davy Award. And I also won another Davy Award, a Silver Davy, for You People. And also among the winners of this award are Richard Zink, producer of the Equality Festival that it was a part of, and Courtney Megan Cannell, the director of the play. Also, Sal Rendino and Ivory Mazur, the 2 actors who performed in the play, and myself as playwright. We all won a Davy Award for that production. And so that's really cool. It was a Zoom play coming out of the COVID, out of necessity of COVID. As you know, many theaters and artists were putting their stage plays on as Zoom productions. And so this was one of those. And let me see. I have some notices coming in on my computer. I'm going to take those out. Okay. And so that's been going on. And also, I wrote a play. Back in April, I was telling you about a play that I was writing. I'm not sure if I told you it was about the cancel culture. And so I wrote that play. It wasn't too good. It wasn't good at all, really. And but it had some interesting moments in there that were that could be salvaged. So I went ahead and set it aside and just let it rest. And then I came up with the idea just recently, I think about a month ago, that I would write another play, but I would do it spontaneously. I would just, whatever popped into my head, I would just put it onto the keyboard. I didn't outline, I didn't structure anything, I didn't jot down any possible ideas. I just went for whatever was there. I just put it onto the computer. And so that worked interestingly well, I think. And the story was, as I started writing it, I thought it would be a story about communication, about how we communicate between each other, one another. And so that's what it started off as a play about communication, making a statement about how we communicate with each other. And then that faded somewhat. And interestingly enough, the cancel culture idea began to resurface, and that was a surprise. And so I just kind of went with it. If that's where the story wanted to go, that's where I went with it. And sure enough, it became something about cancel culture, and it also became something about understanding one another and listening to each other and expressing our feelings and what do we think about, what thoughts go through our minds that are honest and which ones are not. And it's an interesting blend of these things. It touches on those issues. And I've sent it out to a few friends and people who I trust to give me their evaluation of the play, well, to tell me where I could improve on it. And so I think that's where we're at now. And also a word of advice for any of you writers out there: don't get caught up in what other people say you should do and what you have to do and what you can't do and how you should go about doing this process called writing. We are all creative people. All of us creative people are creative people. And we have our own methods, our own ways of doing things, of going about things. Yes, there are certain rules that should be followed, and they're for a reason. And I, for example, like the 3-act structure of motion pictures. I also like the 2-act structure of the modern stage play. And that gives me something to work within. And I also like the character types, the different types of characters that exist, the tropes, so to speak. So yeah, I enjoy some structure, but at the same time, I don't bind myself by all the rules that are being thrown out there. You can't do this unless you have that or whatever. I say, do what you do your art. Do what you do, and the way you do it, and keep your ears open and your mind open for suggestions, and learn how to weed through the stuff that doesn't work for you and use the things that do work for you. So that takes some practice, but keep at it, and don't let anyone tell you can't do anything any certain way. You do what you do, and you'll be fine. Okay, my voice is about to go, so I'm going to say adios for now. Thank you for joining me on my first video blog in forever, since April of 21. And maybe I'll be back for some more. I don't know. just keep your eye out for any notice that comes through about my video blog. As you know, living with Parkinson's is not easy, and it takes a lot of your energy and a lot of your drive away, and it's hard to pull yourself up and do certain things the way you used to, and such is the case with me. With doing these video blogs, setting up all the equipment and everything, but I'll keep trying, and so I hope to see you very soon. So don't forget my words of advice, and happy writing if you're a writer, or happy reading if you're a reader, and happy creating for all of us. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you later. Oh, forgot, don't forget to click like if you like this video, and leave a comment if you like. If you have a question, ask me a question. I would love to answer questions. So about anything. My voice tells me it's time to go, so I'll see you later, and until next time.